we go. I mean, it's a genuinely fast car.
I can tell that.
Yeah.
I'm already
Even by
beginning to shake.
modern standards. Your first time in a Cobra?
I think I've been in a Cobra, but so many years ago, I can hardly remember. Because I remember them coming out in the early 60s, 62, 63, and they were the big thing when they hit the market.
Sure.
And I can remember the early ones being tested, pre-Le Mans, being tested on a motorway called the M1, which runs up the centre of England.
Yeah.
And they drove these things at lunatic speeds up that new motorway. The police tried to catch them, and they gave up.
Yeah.
And there's a wonderful film somewhere of a Cobra going along, a police car pulling out, doing about 20 or 30 yards, and then slowing up and going back in again.
Just giving up. Yeah.
Legendary motor car.
Yeah. This great combination of British engineering, American ingenuity.
It's a combination that really worked.
Yep.
And ultimately, I suppose, led to the huge successes at Le Mans.
That's exactly right. Yeah. So, you know, Carroll Shelby was so instrumental in, you know, kind of coming in the GT40 program.
Yeah.
And of course, the early cars and the GT40s that were so successful at Le Mans.
Would that have been based on this engine?
Yes. Yeah. So they won twice with the 289.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's cool about this car is the current owner is the fourth owner, which is very rare for Cobras.
Yeah.
They tended to get kind of traded around a lot.
Yeah.
And it's just a very kind of pure, it's a late production car with the rack and pinion steering. So, you know, in terms of Cobra driving experience, for me, this is the best because I like the way the 289s drive more than the 427s.
Yeah.
They're lighter, still tons of power. You know, they're charming, easy, interesting, historically important.
It strikes me, just sitting in the passenger seat, that it's very easy.
Yes. It sort of does what you want. It's very relaxing in that way, you know, but it's also kind of confidence inspiring because the car makes you comfortable. You're not focusing on, you know, am I, you know, have to do this shifting exactly this way or, you know, that kind of thing. So you're more focused on the road or your lovely passenger, you know.
That's a great.
If I had one.
Exhilarating. What is lovely, of course, having a ride like this, when I'm on the rostrum and I'm selling it, it's so much easier to wax lyrical about something of which you have first-hand knowledge.
Yeah, exactly. Yep, no, I feel the same way, you know. I mean, I've driven this car over the last couple of years on a bunch of occasions, and it just really helps.
And of course, the enticing thing is the consignor has been brave enough, and I think sensible enough, to put it to the market without reserve.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, you know, I think when you have a car like this that is so such an exceptional example, you know, it sort of signals to clients his confidence in the car.
Yes.
You know, and definitely helps drum up some interest and makes it an exciting, you know,
and with a good
genuine
auctioneer, it's not going to get given away.
Yeah, where would we find one of those?
Well, thank you.
Yeah, it's delightful.
Every day of my life should start with a ride in a Cobra.
You could. You know, it's great. It's great to offer that opportunity to people. You know, it's a no reserve Cobra and one of the best examples that we've had in a long time.
There's going to be a very disappointed underbidder on this car.
Indeed.